Hey, Joe.
Hey, James, Happy New Year.
Yeah, you too. Um, I don't see an agenda, so I know it's not a lot of talk in chat. I'm just like getting on a few minutes ago, like logging in after a couple weeks. So
Yeah, me too. I don't know if anyone will come. I like your new profile picture. Is that the
uh,
Kubernetes logo?
it's this. I'm logged in as the Sig Windows lead.
Oh, okay.
And that yeah, it's just I I'm logged out of most of my accounts, but this one I happen to be still logged into, I guess.
Yeah, I always log in with your default one, the last used one.
Yeah. Well, that's what I have to do. There we go.
I'm assuming there will only be two of us here.
Say that. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Do we have? I'm not even sure.
I don't think we have agenda today.
Yeah, there's no agenda. Just wondering where we're at with like PRs and things.
Yeah, how about let's just go through the issues? I think will be a good time to skim through the issues and see like what actions can we create.
Sure. Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah, once.
Um, since it is kind of quiet, I am gonna dip off at 9:15 for Sig Windows. So
Okay.
just
Are you saying
sometimes
you're leaving early?
yeah, I sometimes I skip this Sig Windows triage meeting for this meeting, but since there's no one here, I'm going to go to Sig Windows triage meeting.
Oh, okay. Sure. You
But I got 10 minutes, so we can quickly scan PRs or issues if you want.
all right, let me share my screen. Able to see it.
Yes.
And all right, issues. What order do you want to go? Do you want to go from the newest to the oldest or the oldest to the newest?
Oh,
It doesn't matter. Let's just pick one. Flaky test failed to remove C groups. Weismer.
yeah. So I saw this on a bunch of the Dependabot PRs. Um, Rerunning it, they passed most of the time. So
Okay.
I just
This
logged
is
it just to keep track of it.
just to keep track of how many flaky tests would you be able to see it.
Yeah, and it looks like the Dependabot yesterday ran into this as well.
Yeah, two of them failed. Let's see if it's the same issue. Okay, so this one was an edge. Oh, it's download artifacts. So this
That's
this
interesting.
issue to me seems like just some networking errors
Yeah, it's some
incoming
GitHub thing.
the
Yeah.
GitHub. I would just close it and run again. Okay, see this one. Wasimer.
This looks like the same.
Yeah, this one looks like another networking issue. No resources found. Okay, I'm just going to re-trigger it. Let's see. All right. If we don't have any further comments, I will just move on to the next issue.
Yeah.
Cannot run a pod in Kubernetes cluster with Edge shim.
This is, oh, I saw this come in. So this is, they're using 122. 122 is using the Docker shim, which wouldn't have support for this. So which the default runtime handler is going to be off. And so I'm almost guaranteed that it's because they were targeting the Docker shim component instead of containerd. And so and they had Docker shim installed on their cluster instead of containerd. And so if we, and they said I think at the end they said they got it working by upgrading. And so I think we can just close this because it was, yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, this is because they were using Docker shim.
So are you saying like in the early version of Kubernetes, it's using like a Docker instead of containerd as
Mhm,
runtime?
mhm.
Okay. Do
I
we
can
want to
comment
take
on this, but
do we want to take action for specifying like what's the minimum version of Kubernetes we support in this project?
I think I mean, I guess we could say any supported version. Um, but I mean, 122 is so far out of date. I mean, that's like 122 lost support like a year and a half ago.
Very fun
So,
you.
um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do we say latest Kubernetes somewhere in our README? I guess we could do that, but
It's like 2021.
yeah, like such an old version of Kubernetes.
All right, close that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could say something on our README about latest versions of Kubernetes, but it's probably worth it. But
Yeah, cool. Good to know. Next one, Wasm pod terminating stack in Kubernetes. Okay, so the status is stuck at terminating.
well, there's an error there. Oh no, it's just unknown status. Oh, this hung. I wonder what version they were using.
Yeah. Man, I just like this description of the issue. It's so detailed.
Did they say what version of the shim they were using?
Yeah, 0.3.
What version are we on?
And maybe this is related to the cgroups 1 issue.
What is the latest version?
Oh, Taro commented maybe stuck in the lib container part.
Yeah. So I was wondering too.
Okay, I will just add a help wanted label. So,
I would maybe bug too. I don't know that I've seen this specifically, but I could see it happening.
I think, okay, the first thing comes to my mind is I want to try to I want to try to reproduce this. And then if it's indeed stuck every time, if it's just one part deployed, I will go to lib container and trace that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I remember seeing this happen, but every single time, I think I would have noticed that it was happening every time.
Yeah, it shouldn't happen every single time, otherwise the CI would fail. All right, let's skip this for now. Oh yeah, SBOMs and artifact signing. Oh, well, I think I take this one myself. Yep. This is a feature request. Do you have any comments on this one? No? Okay.
No.
Support HTTP proxy, that's what I wrote. It's a feature request. Wait, did I add a bug? That's not what I intended. Does Wasm Machine currently support Reactor core module? Since you are defaulting the invocation to start function, I'm wondering if the Wasm Machine is able to handle the Reactor Wasm modules. Okay, so there are like in YZ Preview 1, there are two modes of operation. One is the reactor and the other one is the command. The command has a start function, and that's the one we are using in the Wasm shim. But the reactor mode has a underscore initialize function to invoke. And I think we are not handling that. But this can always be specified in the commands in the Docker file or the entry points in the Docker file. Is that right?
Yeah, that's how we handle it right now.
Okay.
I guess that would be the workaround. All right, Joe, I'm gonna go to the Steve Windows triage.
All right. See you then. Good to see you.
Okay.
James.
Yeah, you too. Ciao.
Bye.